Yo, what's up, guys? It's been man. I tried my hardest to go to sleep. I realized quickly into it. This shit just ain't happening, bro. 6:10. I thought, man, what should I do while I drink my coffee, man? And you know, since it's Saturday, right? It's Saturday. Market's closed. I don't have anything to do but backtest. Um, so that's what we're gonna be doing. Um, This on my screen got wrecked on both of these. So down here, I mean, this was just retarded because I mean, what even is this long? I don't know. I think I was just trying to catch some points, but this one, the setup was it's there, right? But didn't have my stop. Got a bad entry. Had my stop on the bottom of this bot here. And if I had it on the external low, I wouldn't have gotten stopped out. But I got stopped out. So with that being said, um, we're gonna go into the next day. Got my coffee here. Cheers. Check out the coffee. You guys see? All right. All right, let's get into it. I'll probably do like 2 days and then gotta take my dog outside, Now, we are yes, we are at all-time highs. So, we got some news today. What is it? We got a ADP. Oh, ADP. I don't really care about that. I don't really give a fuck about that. So we have this hourly gap marked out. Um, let's see what happens, man. I think we'll honestly just run, but we'll see. Man, I'm ready to take. I'm gonna take this one right here, straight out the gate. Because not only are we delivering out of a higher time frame gap, we are very much in discount. But besides all that, all of this liquidity is very low. Chill, bruh, chill. All right, go ahead, go. All this liquidity right here is low resistance, so it's all gonna be ran through at once, or that's what I like to see it as. So let's take it. It's kind of awkward of where I want to go break even. Yep, there it is. There's that break even. I'm going to set my trail right here. It's just so we make a little bit of money if it comes down. All right, so man, isn't that unfortunate? Okay, so we hit our break even point. Or I'm sorry, it wasn't break even, but hit my stop and profit at red after went up. Now I just want I want to highlight like why is this setup so like like how did I know like coming out the gun like I'm sorry, that sounded so corny, but like straight off open, I'm like, how, oh, like it's like, why did that catch my eye so fast? Number one, I mean, honestly, the main reason is because see how all of these highs, right? This high, we have this high, we have this high, this high, this high, this high. If I drew a line like this, connect it like most of the highs there, they all touch it, right? So it's like a trend line. So it's like a trend line. Um, Retail traders like to put their stops there. And essentially, what the market's doing here is stop hunting. And because the highs are so low resistance, I like taking trades up into them because because more than likely the price will always run through them. Not only that, if you're right on, in the sense of direction, but it will run through them quickly, right? Look how quickly this came up, took this high. See how fast, like, let's go on the 1 minute. Like, yeah, besides, let's just, like, see if I can go back. I guess just, oh, no. So I guess just look at these like three candles, right? They can't or look at these candles. The candles that are sweeping liquidity, price is moving higher very, very quickly. And that is what I like. With that being said, there's probably, I mean, I don't know if there'll be any more setups, possibly. I'd probably be looking for just a continuation up more higher. Just because it's like a higher time frame continuation, right? We're coming down, tapping into this gap, and then continuing higher because we are at all-time highs. But we also have this new new day opening gap, so we might come down there. You never know. Not really seeing any nice long setups there. This short setup does look nice, just because immediately after taking this high right here, it's an immediate fast rejection, right? We're immediately inverting that gap right here. But the only thing is there's not much to target, right? It's just this low, this low. I mean, that's about it. So I'd be going against my bias now. This might be a potential good long. Yes, so this right here, I bet you there's an SMT. Yeah, so there's an SMT right here and right here. Look at this low on NQ or on ES, right? It's oh no, it's this low. Yeah. So NQ is sweeping this low, right? It's coming down past it. It's taking it. But ES maintains above it. So ES, or I'm sorry, NQ would be the lagging index because it's coming down here all the way to sweep this high, right? While ES is already on its way up. That's the whole idea behind SMTs. So let's try this long. I'm feeling good about this long. We can take it and go break even at these relative equals. Maybe take full off here. But kind of past these highs, it's a little bit sketch just because we don't really have anything there for price to target. It's just a gap type, Uh, so yeah, let's try this. Let's try this 2 minute long. Going up, break even at this high. Damn, immediately wrecked. All right, so price puts in a new SMT. So if we go on the 2 minute here. So at the high, I was going to go break even at. ES takes it, but NQ does not. So with that being said, should we take this short now that we have more information? Uh, this is a good example on ES just to show like trend line liquidity. See how it's all like if I drew a trend line, see how it's all kind of touching it, you know? And see how fast price comes up and sweeps it. I mean, it's one, two, three, four. I mean, like 5 candles. And I mean, you don't want to be in a trade like this. Like, let's say, you're in a short, like I don't know, let's just take it in a short. Like, I don't want my trade to be like this. I mean, that's just gonna take forever. What is that? That's from 7:30 to 8. I mean, I don't want my trade to, I want to be in my trade for just a couple minutes, right? I'm not trying to be in it. Um, I'm not trying to be in it for 30 minutes. I want to be in it for like 5 minutes, or not even. I mean, this one, if I had not trailed, we would have been in it for 10 minutes. Now with that being said, should I take this short? I don't know. I mean, the V-shape's nice. We're not really delivering out of anything. There's not much to target besides this low and this low. I mean, after that we do. We have these low resistance lows down here. All right, I'm not gonna take it, but let's we should I'll just put a P&L th indicator thingy here or an R or whatever. Shit, but if and this R is nice. All right, I'm not gonna take it, but let's just see. I want longs here, honestly. All right, so would have gotten stopped out there if we took it. Uh, Now this is a long setup here, but I missed the candle closure. We could have taken this right here, going up, but yeah, potential another long setup there. But but this is the one that I like the most, just because they're very nice targets, right? Maybe we get another long setup. See, like here's another. It's like a pattern type shit, you know. So like we'll just disregard the external factors, right? Because normally I want a sweep of liquidity, delivery out of a higher time frame gap. But let's just look at the two factors here, right? We have a bearish fair value gap formed, right? It's put in, price strongly inverses it with these kind of built up highs here. I mean, this is this is kind of like a less, I mean, a less nicer example because it's not really, it's kind of just like basically this high, and then these ones. But yeah, all right, let's go to the next day. See how these lows are like, they're all stacked up. I'm trying to get this paper. Damn, look how these are stacked up like that. All right, let's see. We're at our time highs, all-time highs. Mm, I'm not a fan of shorting all-time highs, but want to note that see how all of these lows are like built up. They're all unswept. See, like this is a good example right here in the 5 minute. Oops. See how like they're all kind of like on this trend line type. That's what I want to target because price will sweep them very, very quickly. All right, so we have this. There's not much information here. I mean, ES is still down here. Uh, let's see how price likes this 2 minute gap. Ooh, all right. So one thing that jumps out at me is it is 8:52, which means macro time. This is a nice 2 minute V shape, but the candle closure leaves me with kind of an awkward entry, right? Because I don't want to put my stop all the way down here. Like, I mean, I guess we could. Yeah, I mean, if we're targeting this out, let's just see what the R's. It's it's whatever. It's not a banger, but we can still take it. Break even at this high. Let's see what happens. All right, immediately break even. All right, nice trade there. Um, I just want to note this for myself, because I think this is important. I oftentimes finding myself trying to use information like let's say ES is going up, right? Let's say okay, let me just oof, that's bright as shit. All right, let's say get my little pencil out. Let's say you have ES off open, right? We're just moving like this. We're moving up good. And in Q, we're chilling, and then we come down. Let's say this right here is at 9. And let's say okay, here. Let's say this right here is 9. And this right here on ES is 9. I often find myself trying to use that as information like, oh, see if I can describe this, man. I've tried to I often find myself thinking like, oh, look how much ES is pumping, right? I'm expecting in Q to come down a little bit, right? Because ES is slower moving up. We'll just say ES is slower moving up, right? Let's say ES has moved, like 20 points, and in Q's only moved like 10 points, right? And and then let's say this is at 9 and this is at 9, right? Don't look at this. I often try my oh my gosh, bro. Find myself like interpreting that information as, oh, look how NQ is or I'm sorry, look how ES is pumping, right? And NQ's down here. That must mean that NQ's going to move up, right? And I'll take that as information as, oh, NQ's about to move up. When really it's a better indicator if, let's say I want to take a long on ES, right? I want to see the other index struggling, right? So let's look at the example that just happened. So we have, fuck man, that's bright as shit. So look, let me mark this out. This is at 8:52, basically the start of macro, right? So look at this. So we have from, let's take this and put this in your mind of going up, right? We have this candle going up, this candle is chill, and then this candle going up. From this swing low right to here, NQ's ready to, NQ's moving up uh faster than ES is, right? ES is still kind of making its way up, like look at this candle, see how this black candle right here, like look, you can see the lines on my screen. See how 858, right? See how NQ has moved all the way from the swing low, and we're taking it to 850, 850, what is this? 858. Look how far it's moved up. Oops. Look how far it's moved up from this low to like this candle. Look how far it's moved up. That's 82 points, bro. And then we take this from the swing low to this candle. Look, six, bro. And you're really supposed to use the information, right? As, oh, look at ES. It's struggling to, make it up there. I want to take it. I want to take my trade on the index. It's obviously not struggling to move in the direction I want it to. I know I mean, I could explain that 10 times better. Just haven't slept in 30, 30, 36 hours. So yeah, all right. That's a banger trade. Let's do one more day. Well, we got some news. We got some news. If you guys haven't ever tried black coffee with these, drink black coffee with the cinnamon zins, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. That'll get you right for market open, bro. Trust me. That'll get you right, bro. Trust me. All right, let's try to hit one more nice trade. Well, first I want to see what the news was. I love FX replay because it has the news data on there, which is so fire. I mean, bro, not a lot of backtesting software is gonna have the news on the specific day. I mean, this is like it's like a whole month ago. Or I guess this is this month really, but it's like the beginning of this month. Man, that's a lot of news. Oh shit, NFP. We have NFP on this day. Okay, bet. All right. Damn, I didn't know we had. Okay, we have all right, so we have consumer sentiment and NFP. Okay. Man, all right. NFP is always crazy. Wait. Oh my. Wait, no, I'm just playing. I thought I remember this day, but I did. Wait, I do remember this day. Wait, May 8th. That was like last week. All right. Okay, here. Okay, look. If I do remember this day, because this is a data wick right here. If I truly do remember this day, I remember this short right here, pre-market. There's gonna be an SMT right here. bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I remember staying up all night before this night, and I literally I think I took like three losses, bro. Like I think I like t took like three losses, blew like a funded. But this setup's really nice. Can't remember if it was a 1 minute, but this setup's nice because look, if you guys didn't know, data lows are a very nice draw. So now I know this is all-time highs, but with this SMT, it gives us a valid entry for targeting this data low at 7:30, which we had news for that for an NFP at 7:30. But let's see if I mean, I know I remember this short happening to say, but let's see if I can remember anything. Let's see if I remember. I don't know if there was, I know it went crazy. But I remember being, I remember being so mad about the loss I took. And then I saw somebody like post this short on Instagram, and I was so pissed, bro. I was like, bruh. I was like, I'm not trying to see that. All right, so I mean, we're at all-time highs. I could take this. I mean, this is kind of dumb, but I could take this just in hopes that it keeps pumping. It gives me a safe entry. Oh, actually no, because look at how this liquidity is aligned. We have this high, this high. See how it's kind of like a trend line type shit, you know? And we're delivering. We have swept this low. Also taking this sell side right here. We're delivering out of a higher time frame gap. Let's see. Oh, look how the 2 minute, see how the 2 minute or the 3 minute gap's like right here. All right, let's just take this, and then I'll just take it in all-time highs, and then we can just trail based on oh, got wrecked immediately. Oh, so I guess I didn't have my stop in the respective respected area. My idea was correct. I just didn't have my entry lined up very well. Oh, oh, oh. Oh no. Let's see if there's one more setup because let's just say like I'm impressed about that loss I just took in real time. So I'm like, damn, bro, how did I make that shit back right quick? We have this and taking sell side. I mean, bro, trading all-time high just feels like a joke. Like it just feels like a joke, bro. It's like the only reason I'm like I would be doing this is because I need money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like trading all-time high sucks, bro. Spent countless hours learning analytical, you know, analysis and stuff like that, just for all-time highs should just act super differently. So we'll go break even at this high. All right, there's break even. All right, so we just took this high. I'm gonna go ahead and take 75% off, and then we'll just let the rest go and just trail. We'll just trail. All right, so let's trail at this low. So 64 bucks on top of the, okay, here we go. On top of the 75% I took out. That's crazy. I remembered this short setup in the beginning, literally just because of that data low, bruh. I remember being so mad about that. I was petty, bro. I was pressed. Gotta stay patient. Gotta stay patient. All right, I kind of like this setup in itself, um, but the candle closure is super, super, super high. You know, and we aren't really delivering out of anything. We're not targeting anything besides this high. So, oh, I'm just gonna keep. Actually, you know what? We're up $751 off of, and that's after the 75% we took off, bro. I mean, look at this fucking trade. Yeah, I'm gonna get all out there. And that is going to do it for our or for my backtesting session. I hope the video wasn't too long. Hope it wasn't boring everyone. But yeah, with that being said, peace.